I'm so excited to be sharing this video today because I want to make my Pinterest strategy as seamless as possible and as easy as possible because we want traffic to our website. I have ads on my website, and so we want to get people clicking on our website and staying on our website to increase our ad revenue. So we are going to go through my strategy today and how I've automated this process to make things as easy as possible. So you can see here, these are all pins that were posted yesterday. There was quite a lot, and I have figured out a strategy of how to do it as quickly as possible. Before we get into that though, I just want to show you something very important. So when you're sharing things that are like plain designs like this, these serve as great inspiration. Things like this with text on the image is also great. It's definitely the best thing that you can do because it helps people to stop the search because they can see the text on the images and it just stops them. But when you're trying to do things that serve as inspiration, you can just do something visual like this that shows just inspiration. This is an AI image, look at that laptop, but that's okay. We don't hate AI images over here. But something that's very important to note is that you can see the title when you are just searching. It's small, but it's important. And so when you're doing images like this one, where it's just an image, you want people to click through to it. So what you need to do is exactly like this image right here, which is have the title have the number in it, because people know then if they like this image, there's 15 other images that are similar to this one in this listicle, which is why listicles do so well on Pinterest. But we want to make sure that we're serving inspiration and that we're quantifying that inspiration. So people know that if they do click on this, that they're going to get 15 other things that are relevant to it. So that's just something that I just wanted to show so that we know when we're creating our posts that we should have a number at the beginning of all of this. So I've gone ahead and written, we have 3 different blog posts here that I'm going to do that are all listicles that have to do with different food keywords that I was targeting. So we'll start with this one, the 17 easy and delicious crock pot meals. And what we're going to do is we are going to save 10 of these images and put it in our big spreadsheet. So this spreadsheet here is what we're going to use to automate it. Now it looks complicated, but I promise it isn't. So we have the text here, which is the description, the pin description in this column right here. Then we have the dates where these are going to go out. And then we have the times where they're going to go out. And this is just so that the system that we're using to schedule it knows that it's a Pinterest post. The pictures need to be in a URL format. I'll show you how to do that. And then these are the Pinterest boards that I already have saved and set up, and that's where the pins are going to go to. Then this is the pin title. So you can see here, they all start with a number, which is exactly what we want. And then we have the links here. This last column is probably irrelevant, but I'm just going to keep it just so that it doesn't mess up anything. So I am going to just delete this because these are all old ones and have to do with home office things that I was doing. We're gonna just keep that. So let's just get rid of this and get things set up so that we can get 30 pins in here quickly and get them all scheduled as quickly as possible. So we're going to go back to our blog post, and what we're going to do is we're just going to right click and we're going to open this image in a new tab. And I'm going to do that for 10 of the images. I don't love that picture, so we're just going to pick 10 of our best pictures. Once this loads, there we go. So that one's good. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I didn't mean to save that. That's fine. So we're going to just open 10 of these images. That's a little weird, but we'll just take it anyways. These are pretty good. Love that one. That's not great. We'll do this one. Nope, don't like it. We're gonna do this one. Don't like that one either. Usually stuffed peppers get really messed up with the images, but luckily that one was okay. So we have quite a few here, and basically all we're going to do is we're going to just copy this URL and we are going to put it in the picture URL one here. And we're just going to do that over and over again until we have all of them filled out. Now that we have all of our images in there, we're going to do the next part of this, which is putting it in the correct boards. So I have a few different boards. All of these blog posts have to do with lunch interests because I talk about remote jobs and working from home, and so I want to also target food because it's such a popular category on Pinterest, and so it's all about lunch ideas at work. So I'm just going to take the didn't mean to do that, so I think I have to click on them, and I'm just going to take these different board names and we're just going to add them on here. So we're going to go back because I think I have quite a few different ones. So we have work from home, lunch ideas, vegetarian. Hopefully we have some boards that are not that one. What is vegetarian here? Vegetarian lentil soup. Put that one there. And then we are going to go back and find other boards. I think I have about 4 different boards. You don't want to be posting to the same boards over and over again. You want to space them out. So because this is all going to be to the same blog post link, we want to make sure that we're posting these to the different boards that we have so that it doesn't look spammy, that you're posting to the same link to the same board every single day. We want to be able to space those out. We have another one here, work from home lunches, and we're going to add that there. And then maybe one more. Do I have another one? I guess not. That's okay. We're going to switch between those different boards. So I'm going to do that one, and then we're going to put that there and there. And then we have this one that we're going to put there, and then work from home lunches can also go there. So I just want to change these to be all the same ones just so that it's like easier to read. There we go. It's a little bit more condensed so that you can see the whole table. So now we have a couple columns left. So we have the Pinterest pin titles and the descriptions, and then the Pinterest pin link. So the link is going to be our blog post link, and we are just going to add that in here. It doesn't always let me, it's not gonna let me do that. So we're gonna just copy and paste this into here so that it's all going to the same link, but they're all gonna be spaced out. So then, oh wait, I messed up. I need to put this in the right column, which is this one here, the Pinterest pin link, not the title link. So then the last thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take ChatGPT, because I don't like writing my own Pinterest pin and descriptions. I like having ChatGPT do it. So once this finally loads, we're going to take our keywords. So I always use pin clicks. I have the link for this in my bio if you want to use it as well. I think pin clicks is the best keyword tool for Pinterest. We're going to find our specific one, which is easy lunch crock pot meals. That is the keyword that we are targeting, and we're going to start each one like that. So just give me 1 second while this loads. So what we're going to do is we're going to right here start each title with the number 17, because our our blog post starts with 17 ideas for this. So we're just going to add a line, and this is going to be our main keyword. And then we're going to add some more keywords here. So I like going after ones that it might not be the best pin score, but it's going to give me more relevant keywords because this is also a listicle. So I'm just going to copy these ones and add it to our ChatGPT, and I'll delete any ones that are not necessarily relevant, but honestly all of these look pretty good. So I'm actually just going to put that through, and I've already trained this ChatGPT thing to know that it needs to give me 10 titles and 10 pinned. So now ChatGPT has given us our titles and our descriptions. It doesn't load well for the descriptions, it just lists the titles again, which I've told it not to do, but that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy these and we're going to add it to our sheet. So these are the titles that we're going to put here. And then we're going to add the descriptions to this side. So I do have to fix it a little bit. I'll just show you how it messes it up. Give me 1 second. It's loading quickly because I have so many tabs open. But once I get this all set up, then it'll be okay. So then we put our text there, and I'm just going to copy all of the actual descriptions here and just fix the sheet. So we have all of these here, and I'm just gonna put them there and then delete them. So that's the process of getting it set up, and we're just going to repeat that 2 more times with our other blog posts. So we've done the one that has to do with crock pot ideas. I also wrote one on pregnancy lunch ideas and another one on, so that's a pregnancy one, and then this one's is grab and go lunch ideas. So we're going to open this one next, and we're going to do the same exact thing where we're going to open these up as images. I don't like that one either. Love this one. This one looks great. That one looks good. And we're just going to open up 10 of these images. So now that I have all of the different images, so we have 30 different images, and I have the links for them, I am just going to copy these same boards and just keep posting them to these different boards. So that is great. And then we're going to mess around with the dates in a bit, but for right now, these are fine. So we're just going to copy that. So then I just need we're going to have to switch this again because it's like that, but we're going to take 12 for the first one and then go from there and then do the same thing. Kind of want to do 12, 30, and then change these to all be like that. I just don't want them all going out at the same time. So I like being able to switch them up a little bit. Even though they could all go out at the same time, I just don't like to do that. But I mean, do whatever you'd like. So we're gonna do 13 here. I have to get rid of the PM or else it won't work. And then change these so that these are all going out at different times. Then we just need to copy this down here, and perfect. So we have all of that. So we just need to add the extra titles and the descriptions. So we're gonna do this again. So this one is for 21. Oh, I already did these ones, I forgot. So we're gonna take as many as we need. I don't know if that's 10 or not. Let's see. And we're gonna put them here. What's this one? 28, so we don't need that one. What's that one? 28 as well. So those ones are good. And then we're just going to do the descriptions as well. Take as many as we need. Put them here. Sorry, this is just going to take a second, but you'll see how quick this is to be able to do it like this. Just going to delete all of those. So we left off at wholesome. So we're going to just grab these ones and just make it a little bit quicker. And then one more, creative and satisfying. Perfect. So then we just have to write one more, which is the easy lunch ideas for pregnant women. I would have never thought to target this keyword, but like, I think that's great. So start the titles with 28. Perfect. And then we're going to add here. So 12 lunch ideas when pregnant. I think that's great. And we're going to add those in there. Just make sure that everything goes. I think it does. And then I might need a little bit more, just a few more. Let's just take those last 2 keywords and add those in there just to make sure that we have enough. Oh, we do. We had enough. Wait, what did I do? Whatever, ChatGPT will fix it. So even if you mess up, ChatGPT knows and it'll fix all of that. So we don't have to worry about it. So while that's loading, we're going to go back to our bulk posting sheet here to get it ready. So you can always hold these to make it a little bit easier. Basically, I have all of these going. You could post them every day if you wanted to, or you can do it every 3 days like I'm doing. I want to do it every 3 days and have things spread out just in case Pinterest finds this spammy, which I don't think they will, because the entire reason why this works is because they are all unique images. So now we have our entire spreadsheet filled out with all of the different columns that we need it to be filled out with, and we're going to download this as a CSV file. And then once that's downloaded and we can now upload it, we're going to use a tool called Metricool, which is my personal favorite scheduling software. I know a lot of people use Tailwind or Pin Scheduler or some of the other ones, and those are good if you only use Pinterest. But when you have things like Facebook that you also want to post on, or like YouTube or anything like that, this thing is so great for the price. I think it's like $15 a month, and you can add all of these different social media handles here and just post to all of them and cross post them so easily. So that's why I personally love Metricool. I do have a link down below, so if you do want to also download Metricool, you can. It is an affiliate link, so if you do use my link, I would really appreciate it. I do make a small commission from it, but I personally love this because you can just bulk upload and it works so well. So sorry, we're gonna go back to planning here. And you're also able to have 5 different profiles when you do get the paid plan, and it's unlimited posting. Whereas something like a Tailwind, you only get a certain number of posts that you can post per month. This is unlimited. You can do as many as you want for all of the different channels that you use, and it's so convenient. So we're going to go over here to list, and we're going to import this. And so we're going to import the CSV, and we're just going to click on the little paper clip and upload that right there. And it's going to add all 30 of the posts, and we've already picked the dates and the times for all of it. And so we just want to double check it and make sure that they're all okay. It'll give us a little error message if they're not okay. You can see here they're going out at all of these different times here, which is unreal. So now we just import that, and just like that, we have 30 posts scheduled to go out on Pinterest. Perfect. So now that these are all imported, then they're all just scheduled to go out. So then we can go back to our calendar view, and you can see all of the different places here that they're scheduled. So I have all of these pins going out today. We have all of these ones for next week once it loads. Perfect. That is so easy. And we have all of these pins going out to Pinterest, and they're all new and unique images, which Pinterest is going to love. So again, you just create that bulk file, and you just go here to import the CSV, and then you just add it using that paperclip button, and then you have everything set up. It's so quick, it's so easy, and it's so useful. And it's how you're going to be able to compete with other people who are mass posting on Pinterest, because otherwise it's so difficult to try and compete with those people when you can only create and post as much as you want. Like this Pinterest scheduler, I do love it, and I use it for some of my made pins that I've done in Canva, like these ones, and they're great, but it only lets you schedule up to 100 a month, and 100 a month is not going to compete with the people who are posting 80 times a day. That's why it's beneficial to get a scheduling software like Metricool. So again, I'll have the link for that in my bio if you'd like that. But you can see here all of these were posted earlier. These ones were posted earlier today, and they're already starting to get impressions, and that's everything that we want. We want our Pinterest pins to go out to people. We want people to see them. We want them to click through those. So that is everything that I have for you today. Make sure you subscribe, because I will continue to post videos like this one. Thanks so much for watching.